Hey, what's up, long drivers? Welcome to Smash Factor. Got a pretty busy show for you this week. As always, we're brought to you by Shark Attack Golf, and we've got the man, Matt Ellenberg from Shark Attack, coming on the show later on. We got the results from this past weekend events and a look forward at what's coming right after this. All right, folks, welcome back to Smash Factor. Let's get into this weekend's results. We had four events going on across the U.S. The first one we're going to cover is the Clash and Cola at Par 3 Golf Center. Par 3 Golf Center is the home of the 2023 Ultimate Long Drive World Championship in October, coming your way. Great place to go if you're in the area. If you're in South Carolina and you're going through Columbia, there in Casey is Par 3 Golf Range. It's a huge facility, and they're busy, man. Excellent place to work on your game, Par 3 Golf Center. So let's get into it. This past weekend, the Western Carolina Series was there with Matt Ellenberg leading the charge. I think Brother KP was down to help him out. Julie Bullard won the U13 girls division with a drive of 200 yards. I've hit against Julie. She beat me, by the way. Adam Betcher took the Open Men with a drive of 355 yards. Chelsea Wash took the Open Women's Division with a drive of 169. Chelsea Wash took the Women's 35 with a drive of 176. Michael Byerly, Sasquatch, was there in the Men's 45-plus Division. He took that with a drive of 327. Tony Tumlin, how about Tony coming out to play in the 50-plus Division? Took that with a drive of 245. Gary Ramirez, the champ, took the Men's 60-plus Division with a drive of 312. And consistently, Gary was in the 65-plus division, took that with a drive of 312. Henry O'Grady, one of our favorite players, was there in the adaptive division. He takes that with a drive of 195. And then in the Open Men's Pro division, the big man, the guy with the big guns, Hank Parks, takes that with a drive of 361. Big one there, Hank. And then Hank took the 40-plus Pro division with a drive of 354. All right, let's go over to Austin, Texas. Cody Brooks ran the show there and won the Open Men's Division with a drive of 334 yards. They were at ROK Golf Center. Scott Roger took the Men's 35-plus Division with a drive of 337. And Keegan Allen in the Open Pro Division took that win with a drive of 357 yards, and he took the cash, about $400. Not bad, right? The Spring Slams at Mulligan's up in the Minnesota-Iowa division. Adam Sauter was leading that show. Joe Foley took the Open Men's Division with a drive of, are you ready for this? 401.1, Joe Foley. Joe Foley took the Open Men's 35, of course he did, with a drive of 407.1. How about that? Now we're going to go with Ohio at the Sports Center of Ohio for the Ohio Series, League Series kickoff. Tyler Skomsky took that win in the Open Men's Division with a drive of 280 yards. And those guys had some serious wind that they were dealing with up there. I heard that 50, 60-mile-an-hour gusts. Didn't see a lot of big numbers up there when you're fighting that kind of wind. So let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. This Saturday morning, we've got an ULD Academy clinic here in the ULD Academy Training Center in Long, South Carolina. That starts at 8:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. And let me mention this, I'll get into more of this at the end of the show, but this is the week of the XLD Team Series season opener. That's going to be Friday night at 6 o'clock, so look for that. That's going to be a live broadcast, a lot of fun. And then Saturday afternoon, we have an interleague challenge here in the ULD Academy Training Center. for anyone from any team, any league can come and compete in this event. Everything starts there about noon, and we should have a pretty busy schedule for that. Then we go down to Lake Jovita Golf Club in Florida for the Florida division, and that's April the 29th at 1 p.m. at Lake Jovita. You saw us there last year. This year, that's Josh Koch territory. And then right after that, doubleheader, Lake Jovita, event number 2, around 2 p.m. will start. So if you need some Florida hitting time and some Florida points, get to Lake Jovita, and you'll get in a couple of times to do that. Then we go up to the Western PA Series with Brody Carcella leading the show there at April 29th at 4 p.m. at Shooters Golf. That's a new venue, April 29th at 4 p.m. Shooters Golf for the Western Pennsylvania Series. Then the spring season kickoff at Leisure Lanes with Russ McLarnon, April 30th at 12 p.m. That's the Mid-Atlantic, the Tri-State Series up there with Russ running the show. We've got a big May ahead. I'm just looking here. I'm not going to talk about all the May events. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus events on the calendar already for May and more coming. So if you want to know what's happening here, just go to our website, ultimatelongdrive.com, and click on the schedule, main calendar. You can see all the events. You can see events there by league, and get yourself signed up and come hit with us. So when we come back, we're going to have the man, the myth, the legend, Moby, Matt Ellenberg, on the show with us. So, trust Moby. You'll see why right after this.
Welcome to Wingding. With a variety of services to offer, we are an end-to-end one-stop shop for digital media production and distribution. Our company originated in podcasting, video production, and digital marketing space, affording us a solid background for growing your brand through media distribution. Contact us at wingding.tv so we can do what we do for you.
All right, folks, welcome back. We got the man, the myth, the legend on Smash Factor with us today. It says trust Moby right there. You're going to talk to him. You're going to hear him. You can see him. You know why we trust Moby. Welcome to Smash Factor, buddy. How you doing?
Doing awesome. How about y'all?
Good. Matt Ellenberg, Shark Attack Golf, here on the set. Dude, lots of stuff happening with Shark Attack. But also your Western Carolina League. You guys just came off a league event down at Party Golf Center, the home of the 2023 ULD World Championship. How'd that go, man?
It was good. We like to call that place the proving grounds, because if you can come rock there, you can rock anywhere in the world.
That's absolutely a fact, man. Beautiful place. One of the busiest places in South Carolina, Party Golf Center. Those guys are rocking and rolling out there, man. Tom and the crew.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you had some big numbers. Let me look. You guys already heard the results from there a while ago, but just we had 361 by Hank Parks. I think was the longest ball of the day out there. What's happened to Hank, man? He's just blossomed right into the beast that he is, right?
I'll tell you what, Hank Parks, a lot of the guys, but especially Hank Parks, he's putting in all the work, everything it takes to get ahead in this game. He's dedicated. He's swinging. He's working out. He's the real deal.
He's excited too, man.
Oh yeah, he's fun to watch, man. He's all energy.
Yeah, dude, I like watching Hank play. So we got all that going on. The league events are big. We'll do about 350 of those this year across the country and up in Canada. Let's talk about some new products coming along. We got a new ferrule coming, right?
We do. The ferrule is, most people remember the Goldilocks head we had, which was our strongest, best head we ever made. And people really wanted an adjustable head, so we basically turned the Goldilocks into an adjustable head. It's called the ferrule, USGA legal. The standard loft on that has been 5.5. You can go up 1.5 or down 1.5, which is a huge range.
Yep.
But we still had people wanting lower lofts, especially for certain ball types and situations. So we're going to be coming out with a 3.5 degree ferrule, as well as a new version of the 5.5. It's the same head, but we're just darkening it out. It's not going to have gold. It's going to be all black everywhere.
Cool. Now, on that one that's the lower loft one, is it adjustable both ways as well?
It is.
No
so you're
kidding.
talking about reaching a 2 degree loft with that bad boy.
That basically doesn't exist in the game right now, does it? And I'm aware of. Does anybody have anything that low?
Not that I'm aware of. I think you could buy some glue-in heads that go that low, and there may be. I haven't really researched the new paradigm. It may be that low. I'm not sure, but I feel like that's one of the lower lofts you can actually buy right now.
Yeah, I know there are a lot of people. Some of the balls out there now are pretty spinny, and the guys asking for that, and that's cool. You stepped up to the plate and spent the dollars to get that thing out. When's it going to be available?
So we're looking at a ship date around the end of this month, within say 2 weeks or so.
So you're already taking orders?
Yes, we have a pre-sale on the website, sharkattackgolf.com. You can reserve your head, the 3.5 or the 5.5 right now.
Awesome. You heard it right here, guys. You heard it right here. So this weekend we have the season opener for the XLD Team Series. It's going to be right here in the ULD Academy Training Center in Long, South Carolina. You coming up, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
You got a lot of equipment in this event. There's a lot of players in there playing the Shark Attack equipment. Hey, Jay, put that graphic up, that team graphic. Let's take a look at it. So out of these guys, let's see, on Kevin Porter's team, Alan Peak is playing your stuff.
Yep.
Ben Sutton is playing your stuff. What
Yes,
about
sir.
Sauce? Is Sauce playing the Shark Attack stuff?
Sauce is playing the stuff, and that's another sneaky, powerful guy that you might want to keep an eye on. He's improving greatly as well.
He is. And then over on the black team with Critter, Hank Parks is playing your stuff. And so
Yes,
is Matt
sir.
Bowen, right?
Exactly. He's a powerful lefty.
So one way or another, Shark Attack's going to get some kind of win out of here, man. Team win for sure. Maybe the overall. That's cool as can be. You made some big strides in this. So looking at that team series thing, it's probably not right to ask you to pick a favorite, but what's your gut feeling on that when you look at it?
This is stacked. I'm telling you. If I could bet on this today, I'm not sure where I'd put my money right now.
Well, betting on it's going to be one of the keys in the future. That's why we're
That's what I'm
doing this.
trying to prepare myself. I'm making some notes here and trying to figure out how to first.
Yeah, so I mean, the cool thing about this is, Moby, that all these guys are getting better and better. They're getting faster. They're getting longer. That's what's happening in our sport right now. We're outgrowing venues. Over at Barefoot, we never used to hit the end of that grid, and now we can't play back there. I mean, without having nets to hit into for practice.
Right.
So that's going to make betting on this sport extra tough going forward because of that factor right there. They're getting better.
Yeah, all those guys have what I call freak ball ability.
Yeah.
That's one thing that was wild about Ben 10 coming in back in the day. I don't know if you know the story of Ben 10. I won't get into all of it right now, but he basically showed up at his first event with one club and hit probably 4 balls to practice and then hit the longest ball of the day. That's when we had 5 of the top 10 in the world on hand.
Yeah. So I like that description. They got the freak ball. Because Ben 10's got a freak ball. He can be 340, 340, 350 and then go 410.
Exactly.
It's in there. One of the coolest guys I've ever been around too. I like Ben 10 a lot.
Absolutely.
And you can't rule out Parks. I mean,
no,
he's got the freak ball. Peaks has got it in him. They all do.
They all do. They got crazy speed, man.
And Kyle Gabbard, look at how far Kyle Gabbard's come in just a short period of time. And he will fool you just a little bit because he doesn't look like it.
No, he's a quiet assassin.
Yeah. I mean, you can look at Peaks and Park and Ben and those guys and know, okay, there's something up here.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, cool. Well, that's not all the news you got. Big Hitter. Tell me about Big Hitter. What's
all
that?
Right. So this goes back 13 years to when we started in this business. there's always the wall when you're hitting long drive, especially, and on the golf course for me as I get older. But, you'd have a guy like Kevin Shook or some of the top 10 in the world, they would be just flying through, just laying the competition down, and then they hit a wall about 2/3 way through, and they're done.
Yeah.
So they just lose their energy. So I've been working on this dietary supplement. It's an energy formula. It's got vitamin B's, B12, B6 in it. It's got all the taurine, niacin, all the good stuff in it that should help you sustain energy better. I think you can take it every day if you wanted, but especially when you're going to be exercising or training for speed in golf or just on a long drive grid, big hitter energy should help you achieve better results.
You think it could help me play past the 12th hole in my round?
I think we can get you to at least 14.
I've kind of known for that. 12 holes, that's about it for me. I've always thought golf should be a 12-hole game.
I like it. I'm with you.
I don't get it. So I just create my own deal. I play 12 and then I ride the rest out and watch everybody else play.
Heck yeah.
It works for me, buddy. Well, hey, man, that's really cool. You got anything else you want to talk about while we got you on here? It's always great to catch up with you. I know you're busy.
Everything's good, man. I just appreciate everybody that's tried our club and trusted it. And one other thing, a little self shout out, not to me, but just that didn't hurt. If anybody watched the Masters and they saw the greatest golfer to ever play swinging my tattoo violent shaft.
How could we get out of here without bringing that up, man?
Yeah, that's an incredible deal. And look, he hadn't given me any permission to advertise, so I'm not advertising. I'm just talking. That's public domain. Yeah. My man has had that shaft for 1.5 years, and he picked up around 13 yards with that shaft.
And you got great wall pictures of him holding it up.
Oh, there's going to be some posters on my wall.
Yeah, that's a great Shark Attack golf poster right there, man. Of Jack with the tattoo. That's just amazing. Yeah. Yeah,
it's interesting. One of our hitters, Garrett Garland, he's been around. He pounds on the ball, and that's his shaft. And he actually played with Jack Jr. and he was hitting it so well that Jack Jr. ordered that for his dad.
Oh wow!
And the rest is history, man.
Yeah. He's there. He played it. We all saw it, man. Everybody around the world saw it.
Yeah, it's funny because one of the first comments we had was sort of someone who's not a fan, and they thought that was photoshopped. Yeah. And then when it really blew up, that dude was like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah.
So all good, man. We've actually made several sales as a result of people seeing it. But it's a cool story to be able to pick my phone up and show hardcore golfers that picture. Just opens a lot of doors, and I'm all about stories anyway.
That's a credibility factor there now, if there ever was one, man.
Yeah, he might know a little something about golf.
I think he might. Well, hey, man, that's really cool. You guys are making huge strides, man. You're affecting the game. You're affecting the players. You're making it better. And we love having you part of our family here, buddy. And this door's always open. Anytime you want to come along, come see us. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir, my friend. Looking forward to seeing y'all this weekend.
Yeah, man, looking forward to it. There he is, guys. Moby, Matt Ellenberg, Shark Attack Golf, right here on Smash Factor. We'll be back with more right after this.
Your best game is right around the corner. And whenever you find yourself with downtime, that's the time to get your game back up to par. Hone in your skills with expertise and equipment from the world's largest golf selection at PGA TourSuperstore.com.
right, man. How about that? The man, Matt Ellenberg. Lots of stuff happening over there at Shark Attack Golf. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do. SharkAttackGolf.com, SharkAttackGolf.net. They got the clubs, they got the shafts, and now they got Big Hitter, a supplement for you coming over there. We got a new Farrell low loft head coming in. You heard about that? Lots of stuff happening over there. And how about the man, the Golden Bear, playing the tattoo shaft in the Masters? That did happen. It did. Yeah, so we've got the Team Series season opener coming up here this weekend. Jay, could you put the graphic up and I'll talk about these teams? Cool, thank you. For the red team, Kevin Porter has Alan Peake, Ben Sutton, Peyton Vanderlei, and Robert Saucier going against the old man, Jeff Crittenton, who has Wes Patterson, Kyle Gabbard, Hank Parks, and Matt Bowen coming up. So that starts at 10 o'clock Friday night. We're going to be right here in the ULD Academy Training Center. This is going to be an exciting show. You don't want to miss it. You can come out and watch if you want to. And next time we have a draft, get yourself in there. That's going to do it for this week's show. Lots of stuff coming at you. Until next week, hit them long, hit them straight. We'll see you right back here on Smash Factor.